Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing this nice, pretty, and glamorous look. I love this look because it's so simple, and yet whenever you just put a touch of gold eyeliner, you just take it from like 0 to 10, and it's amazing. I got the inspiration from Gigi Hadid, who had posted up a picture of her makeup, and it was so pretty that I had to try to do a look on as close as I could to it. So I hope you guys like this video, and let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows, and after that I'm going to get started with my eyeshadow. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Auburn, and I'm taking an angled brow brush from Sigma. It's the E75 brush, and that's what I'm going to use just to do my brows. So I'm just going to start right here in the middle and then go out. So first I'm going to start off with my eyebrow. As you can see, I already have one done, so I'm just going to do the other one real quick. And then after that, I already have my eyeshadow primer, which is the Paint Pot in Painterly by MAC. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to get on with the eyeshadow. Okay, so now they're nice and dark, but this part still needs to be done a little bit more, so I'm just going to go grab a spoolie real quick, and I'll be right back. So since this is still not as filled in as the rest of my eyebrow, I'm going to use a spoolie just to take any product that's left over on my eyebrow and just bring it to the front of it. So I'm just going to do this. And don't worry if you like mess up right here, because I'm going to use concealer, and that's what you can use to just kind of clean it up. Like that, and right now they look big and bushy, but that's just right now. Okay, so now just to clean up the lines right here underneath my brow, I'm just going to be using the Flat Definer brush by Sigma. It's the E15 brush, and I'm going to be taking a NYX HD concealer in beige to just clean that up a bit. And you don't even need a lot. I just use like what's ever left on right here on the little tube. So I'm just going to put it right here. So now that I'm done with my eyebrows, I'm going to get on to the next step, which is my eyeshadow. And I'm kind of excited about doing this because I haven't done it before, but I saw this look on Gigi Hadid and she looks so pretty, and I loved her eyeshadow, so I'm going to try to mimic it. And I'm using the Vice palette by Decay. And okay, so as you can see, I don't have any concealer under my eyes, and that's because I'm using dark eyeshadow, and it could fall underneath, and I don't want to have to clean it up or mess up my makeup or my concealer after I've already put it on. So I'm just waiting until till after I'm done with my eyeshadow to do it. So the first color I'm going to start off with is this nice like taupe-ish color right here. It's called DTF, and I'm going to be using a Sigma small tapered blending brush. It's the E45 brush. I'm just going to swirl around in there. And I'm going to use it in the transition color of my eyelid. Or as a transition color in my eyelid. Whatever. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking, this is probably one of my favorite colors, you know, of all time from Urban Decay, and it's the color Bondage. It's this nice dark purple right here, and it has some shimmer to it, and it's just so pretty. So that's what I'm going to be using on the entire lid. And I'm going to use a MAC 213 eyeshadow brush to put that on. So I'm just going to pat that on there. And just start with the inner part of my lid and then go out. It's very dark, but I love it. I know I look like I have a black eye right now, but it'll look better in the end. Okay, so now that I have that pretty much evenly all over my eyelid, I'm going to be using the Sigma tapered blending brush. It's the E40 brush, and it looks just like that. It's perfect for blending out anything. This brush is amazing. Like this one, not so much. This one, awesome. So I'm just going to blend that out. It's pretty blended out. Okay, so now I'm going to add another transition color just to warm it up a bit. And I'm using the color Downfall, which is this nice tan color right here. And I'm taking the small tapered blending brush again, which is the E45. And I just want to warm this whole look up a bit, which is why I'm using it. And since I blended most of that dark color off my eyelids just a little bit, I'm going to put a little bit more just to make sure it looks even. So the eyeshadow part for the top of my lid is done, and since I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer now that all that is done. So first, to get rid of most of the dark circles under my eyes, I'm going to be taking the Prep and Prime by MAC, the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Bright Forecast. And I'm just gonna put it underneath my eyes. I like to do it in like a triangle kind of shape. That way it blends better into my whole face makeup. And I'm taking the It Cosmetics brush by I don't know. It's an It Cosmetics brush, airbrush concealer, I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going to blend that all out. And I really love this because it just helps take away so much of my dark circles, because concealer by itself will not do that, unfortunately. And it just looks so much better whenever I put this on. And now I'm going to take that same NYX HD concealer in beige and just finish that around my eyes. And because I'm going to highlight with this too, I'm just going to put it down my nose, on my forehead, right here on my Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. So now I'm going to blend that out. And I would call this a definite dupe for the NARS Radiant Concealer in Custard, which is what I have. But this is definitely a bit more, it's less creamy for sure. It's more liquidy. So now that I have my concealer done and I did my highlighter, I'm just going to be using the NYX contour palette in this yellow banana kind of color to set anywhere that I highlighted. And I'm using a MAC 165 brush to set it with. And as you can see, I'm patting it because I don't really want to displace any of the concealer I just put on. So I'm just patting that in. Down my nose, on my forehead, my chin. So now that I'm done with that, and I'm done, you know, setting my concealer, I'm going to return to my whole eye piece, and I'm going to use that same bondage color, which was that nice dark purple that we put all over our lid, or my lid. So I'm going to be using the Short Shader E20 brush by Sigma, which is this nice little brush that is perfect for the waterline. And I'm going to take that color Bondage and then just lightly put it on. Just tap it on. I don't want it a thick line, so I'm just barely putting it on my waterline. Just like that. So I'm just going to blend that out a little bit with the small tapered blending brush from Sigma. Just to make it so it's not so harsh. So that's almost done for the eyeshadow. The last part is my favorite part about this look, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I'm done with the whole eyeshadow part, the last thing I'm going to do on my eyelids is my favorite part about this look, and it's adding gold liner to the top of my eyelid, or to my, I don't know, just adding liner right here. I don't really know what you call it. And I'm using the NYX Glam Liner Aqua Luxe in gold. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the color. And it's this one right here, and I'm just going to line the top of my lid. And that's it for the eyeshadow part. So next, we're just going to go to the lips and the rest of the face, and that'll be done. So now to do the contouring part, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm going to start with this color, which I'm not sure what it is, but I'll link it down below, or I'll write it down below. So I'm going to be taking this brush, which is a Morphe brushes, and don't know the name of this either because it has no numbers, but I got it from the Vegan 18 brush set, so that's where it's from. And now I'm just going to start from my ear and go down. And just kind of draw a line and then leave it there. And do the same on the other side. And now I'm going to be using the fluffy brush from MAC, or it's an angled brush, and it's the 168 brush. I'm just going to blend that out. So now that I'm done contouring, I'm going to use the NYX blush in Beach Babe. It's a really pretty blush, and I really, really like it. And I'm going to be using a Sonia Kashuk angled brush. It's fluffy. I don't know the name. It doesn't have a number, so I got it from Target. And I'm just going to pat it on there, but I'm going to make sure to tap out the excess because this is very pigmented, which is a big plus, but sometimes when you don't know that it's super pigmented, you put too much on and it kind of sucks, but I figured it out. And I just kind of blend it into that contour. So pretty. And that's that for the whole face. Now for the lips, and then we're almost done. So let me go get my lipstick. Almost forgot. I'm going to be using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Powder or something, pigment, something like that, to highlight my face. And since there's gold, I'm going to go for a more goldy kind of highlighter. And this is called Topaz, and it's just so pretty. And I'm using the Smashbox fan brush. I think it's number 22. And then I'm just going to put it on the tops of my cheeks right there. A little bit down my nose. Okay, and now for the lips, I'm going to be using a NYX lip liner in nude pink, and it's brand new, so I have to crack this baby open. Come on. So I'm going to be taking nude pink, and it's the lip liner by NYX, so I'm just going to quickly do that real quick. And now that that's done, I'm just going to be using the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in Melted Sugar. And I'm just going to put it all over my lips. So this is my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you think this is very easy. I think it's very simple to do. All you do is like pretty much 3 colors on your eyes and then gold liner, and you're done. It's amazing and it's so glamorous. So I hope you liked it and enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to hit like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.